Hi friends, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and just on my way out the door to take the kids into town. Just ended yesterday's video, and yeah, we're running behind. Open that for him and pass it back home. May, stop scratching. Okay, buckle up, please. Oh, for goodness sakes, it's a crazy morning. Yeah, we're gonna be late, but it's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. But we're heading into town to drop these guys off, and then I'll check in with you there. Alright, I just dropped Mally and Messiah, and now I'm at Misha and Maze's place. Maze wanted to go in with a sword, just a little Ninja Turtle sword, but there's little ones here. And I said, no, that's for when you come back out. He was having a little snit fit, but whatever. I said, I don't want you to poke anybody's eye out by accident. Yeah, everybody just seems a little bit difficult today. Not bad, but just a little bit difficult. I'm wearing a pair of my husband's sunglasses. I couldn't find my LASIK ones. I need to get myself a new pair sometime. I just buy rinky-dink $5 ones, but the ones I had been using broke while we were camping. So, yeah. I'm going to go get myself a coffee, and I'm trying to think what I can make for supper tonight. I have lasagna noodles. I'm thinking I might make a lasagna, which is kind of crazy for the hot day that we're going to have, but I had 2 boxes of noodles in my cupboard just taking up space, and I'm like, I'd like to use those up. If I can make lasagna or 2, I'd put one in the freezer and one for supper. So I'm just going to stop and check on hamburger and cheese. Other than that, I have everything else I need. I can put some spinach in it, or sometimes I put cottage cheese in it. I've put broccoli in lasagna before. I really have. But first things first, I'm getting a coffee, so I'll be back. Well, I just ordered my coffee, and I ordered some of those spinach, egg, and cheese egg bagel little omelets. And yeah, anyways, that's what I'm getting. It's tempting to get a cinnamon bun, but I did not. But this will do. I just have I'm a little peckish, not hungry, but just a little bit. Yeah, kind of ridiculous, $2.99 for these, but it just feels a little snacky thing that I have, and yeah, I got to be more prepared in the morning, but it's just one of those mornings. Alright guys, well, I just scoffed down my little egg bites. I'm going to go in and check on the cheese and hamburger. I just have it in my mind I'm going to make some lasagnas. Craziness. But yeah, I'll show you. Alright guys, well, mission accomplished. I'll show you what I got when we get home. Ooh, that sun is bright. Yeah. When you walk outside from an air-conditioned building, it feels like you're walking right into a wall of heat. Anyways, let me get this loaded and I'll be back. It's 9:17. Just pulled in the driveway. Time to start another day. The birds are all singing. Can you hear them? Yeah, I'm just going to unload my little bit of groceries and I'll show you what I got. Alright, I got it unloaded. Not a whole lot of stuff. I got 2 packages of hamburger, medium ground beef, $6.70 and $6.22. Got 2 things of cheese. I seen these little potatoes on sale, 50% off. They're not for today, but I'm thinking maybe I'll roast some potatoes tomorrow in the oven and go with something. The kids like potatoes and we don't have them very often anymore. And these will be good. Just wash them up, cut them in half, and roast them in the oven. I could do them on the barbecue too, but we'll see. I'm going to use these today. These mushrooms are 50% off. I'm going to wipe them off good and chop them up in my food processor so they blend in with the hamburger, and the kids don't notice so much because they'll eat mushrooms, but they don't like big chunks of mushrooms, and when it's all scrambled up, they won't even notice. And I got a thing of garlic bread just to go along with the lasagna tonight. It was $2.79. So yeah, that's all I got in my coffee. So I'm gonna put the hamburger and cheese in the fridge now. I'm gonna go edit my video from yesterday and while I'm having my coffee, and then I'll think about working on my lasagna. Alright friends, it's 10:15 and I'm all done editing that video, so hip hip hooray. It's just exporting now. I'll set it to upload after and good to go. But I'm gonna go down now. I think I have to empty the dishwasher and I'm gonna start scrambling that hamburger and getting the lasagna going, so let's go downstairs. Alright friends, it's 10:25. I just got done unloading the dishwasher. Just putting a few things in there. I didn't have much, but I'll have a good load after supper, that's for sure. Maybe even before, depending on how many dishes I use to make this. I dug out my food processor. I'm gonna wipe off those mushrooms and grind those up because I'm gonna add them to the scrambling hamburger. Get rid of this. And yeah, we're gonna get this party started before it gets too hot. I forget what the temperature is supposed to be. It's supposed to be another hot one. Yesterday it went up to 32 degrees apparently. And oh my goodness, my friend Goran over at Euro Cooking Canuck, I'll put his link down below. I know I've mentioned him before. He's such an awesome guy. He really is. He makes such amazing food. He lives over in Malta, but he's from Canada. Anyways, I guess it's super hot there. And his temperature goes up into the 40s. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm thinking to myself, I would have to get used to that because I think I would be hiding in a dark closet if I ever went over there. But anyways, I just turned this burner on high just to get this starting to sizzle. Oh, I should have got it. I got to move you guys for a second because I got to open my spice cupboard. Let me see, what can I add in here? There's some pepper. I need some garlic powder and onion powder. I gotta move stuff out of the way. Garlic, onion. I'm gonna throw some dehydrated onions in here. I have a whole bunch. Oh, you're right up to my face. I'm not paying attention. I'll put that Montreal chicken spice back. I don't need that. And yes, I need, where are they? Ooh. Yeah, leave it to me, Tracey. Leave it to me. Parsley, no. Just a minute, guys. I'm making a mess. Yeah, there we go. I got my spices out. I'm going to get those mushrooms and start wiping them off. There's my paper towel. And then I can grind them up. I don't want to dirty it with a big bowl. I'm just over getting my food processor bowl. Oh, where is that sharp thing? Yeah. Anyways, I do like to get those 50% off things. Let's see how I can position you a bit better. I have to go back a little more. I haven't made one of these cooking ones in a while. I know you guys have seen me make lasagna before, and I've made it different ways, and I think I even have an old video on freezer meal lasagna, but pretty much that's just the same as making any lasagna and sticking it in the freezer. I just do this to get any dirt off. But I know this is a lot of meat, and I don't know how many lasagnas I'll actually make today. But I'm going to make as many as I can make. And yeah, I'm trying to prepare for the fall because I want to get back into the swing of thing and making freezer meals for my family. I'm trying to think ahead. And now that I'm taking a break from fostering and stuff and we don't have extras, I'm thinking about maybe I could get them into swimming lessons or something like that. I used to take swimming lessons, it's just last year we didn't do any of that. It was just too crazy. And I'm thinking, we might be able to do something like that. Because they enjoy that. They used to take dance lessons, but the dance studio closed down. Yeah, things here and there. I think it's important to get the kids involved in stuff. Not a whole great big bunch of stuff. You don't want them to run ragged, but something that they enjoy. Yeah. Once I crumble this up and stick it in here with the hamburger, it's going to look all the same, especially when you add the sauce and everything. Just adds those a little extra oomph to the meal. You certainly don't have to put mushrooms in it, but I like to sneak a few things in. Okay, I'm going to bring this over to the food processor and chop it up and add it, and then I'll do the rest. I'll be right back. Alright. You move this around a little bit, start trying to break it up. I like to make it as crumbly as I can. But yeah, there was one mushroom that just kept bouncing around on top, but I'll put that in with the rest of them. See? Easy peasy. I'm going to get one of my little spatulas. Where are they? I'll really get it all out once I do the last batch of mushrooms. So just getting the bulk out. I'll go back in. See, it mixes right in. I mean, there's a few little bigger chunks, but not great big chunks. And it just kind of jives together. Yeah. So today is Wednesday. This week's going kind of slow for me, to be honest. It feels like it's a Thursday, but it's only a Wednesday. So the Misha and Maze will still have their little thing tomorrow. They don't do it on Friday. And Medea and I were talking yesterday when she was over. We sat outside the whole time about making a bucket list of what we want to finish this summer, like some activities. One, we want to go camping one more time. She wants to go to this place called Dunroman. I brought the kids there once a couple of years ago, and it's a nice place. It's just local in the next county over, and it's nice. You can rent a little cottage there, or you can bring a tent, or people bring campers, or you can rent gypsy wagons. But there's one cottage there, I forget what it's called. It's $113 a night, but it has 2 bedrooms, it sleeps 6, and I bring the kids and Medea and Evie, and I would just bring one of those little army cots that we brought camping if we need it. And that's one thing. Another thing, we want to go to the Upper Clements Park, which is like a little theme park here. People that are from around here will know what I'm talking about, but people that aren't, it's not like Disney World, but there is a wooden roller coaster and a flume ride, and a carousel and a water slide and stuff. I like to take the kids there at least once in the summer, and usually my sister Carrie would come with us, and I'm going to miss that this year because it was nice quality time with the kids, but maybe someday if she ever visits in the summertime. But Medea will be there because some of the kids like big rides and some of them don't. But it's nice. We always pack a picnic lunch and we go. Evie's big enough now to kind of enjoy it. He went last time, I think, but he was really little then. I mean, he's really little now, but he could sit on a carousel with somebody standing beside him and play in the little kiddie pool and go down the slides at the playground and stuff. So that's another thing we want to do. There's a few lakes we want to go to, a few saltwater beaches we want to go to. Not great big fancy things, but it's just to try to schedule out the time, but make it spontaneous all at the same time, because you don't want to be living life completely on a schedule, especially if it's supposed to be fun stuff. I'm going to go do this batch. I'll be right back. Alright, that's the last little bit. I'll put the other one. There was just 2 mushrooms that didn't want to get ground up, so I had to do them on their own. Stubborn buggers. But there we go. I want to get it all out. This will go right. Oh no, I'm not going to put this in the dishwasher yet because I want to grind up that cheese, or shred that cheese. I don't care if there's a little bit of mushroom that gets mixed up in that. It all goes in the same dish. I'll have to strain this because there's some grease in here, but that's okay. This is that dehydrated onion. Ooh, we're getting low on garlic powder. Oh, it's a big chunk. And some onion powder. And some salt. And some pepper. Ooh, just adding that stuff makes it smell good. Onion powder and garlic powder are a staple in this house. You put that in just about everything. So yeah, summer's coming to a close pretty soon. I mean, August is just right around the corner, literally. And we got 2 birthdays in August. Well, 3. Medea's birthday is the 15th. Misha's birthday is the 23rd. But we always do a little something for Mom's birthday. Mom's birthday is August 8th. Last year we went to the lighthouse and had a tea party. And I think I did a video, so if I can find that, I'll put that in the description box. It's just nice. The kids, we always make a little cake and sing her happy birthday, and just, she's part of our life still. This is almost all done cooking. I'm going to turn that down and start getting that cheese cut. I just cut it so it can fit down the food processor chute, because you guys know I hate grating cheese. And this just does it lickety split. Yeah, I just try to do it down the middle and it fits down that little chute. Alright, let me bring that over to the food processor and I'll be right back. That's all grated up. The other, like the food processor is with the other one, just can't fit it all in this bowl, but just use that little grating attachment and it really takes 30 seconds, not even, and that's done. So yes, Now what I'm going to do is strain this hamburger because there's quite a bit of grease in here. And yeah, dig out the cans of sauce that I have in the pantry. So let me get that sorted. I'll be right back. Alright guys, well I just went upstairs to get my slippers because it gives me a little more support on my feet. But I went around and picked up the dirty laundry that I could find. I'm going to throw that in the laundry. I dug out my cans of sauce. I don't have any more homemade cans of sauce, so I need to can some more this summer or this fall. So yeah, we just have store-bought stuff, but whatever. But I'm going to get this going. And I have clothes on the line I'm going to take in after, but I want to get this going while I assemble those lasagnas. And yeah, that'll be a big chunk of the day. Oh, and I set my video while I was up there to upload. It's scheduled to publish tonight at 9 o'clock. And right now it's 10:59 in the morning, so we're getting some things done. Not too shabby. All right, I dug out my 2 pans. I have you up on my selfie stick and I don't want to unhook you and then hook you back up, so. The glass one is going to be for supper tonight, and then if I can get 2 freezer ones out of it, I will. If I have a little bit extra, I'll do like one of those little pans. I'll see how much stuff I have. But now I'm going to open those cans of sauce and put it in a pot and just season it up a little bit. Not too much, but I'll just put some more stuff in it, and yeah, then you can join me in the assembly line. All right, they're all done. I made this little one I'm going to give to Dad so he can put it in his freezer. I'll have it all ready, and he'll defrost it whenever the heck he wants to have lasagna, because I know he does not make lasagna, but he likes lasagna, so yeah, I just use the leftovers for that. It's really meaty and cheesy, but it's all good. And these 2 will be for my deep freezer. This one will be for tonight with that garlic bread. And so when we have this, we'll have a salad or garlic bread or something to go along with it, because really one supper would be like 2 things, but they really like lasagna. But I'm trying to cut the amount of pasta and all that kind of stuff out, not completely, but to enjoy some other things. And luckily my kids love vegetables, so they eat the vegetables, and we have some vegetables left over from yesterday and a couple of cucumbers if they still want something, or fruit or grapes or bananas or whatever. But yes, anyways, it is 11:24. I'm just going to cover these because I have to go into town to get Misha and Maze. So when I get back, I'm going to put these in the oven because these need to cook for about 45 minutes anyways. So I'm just going to cover them up for now to, yeah, sit and sit pretty till I get back. All right, let's hit the road. Oh, I realized I have enough to start my dishwasher, so I'm starting that, and then I'm hitting the road. There we go. So nice to come out to a clean porch, like something so simple, a clean entryway. Really just gives you a whole feeling. Entering and exiting a house, it's like fresh and clean. Oh, it's 27 degrees out now. It's supposed to, but it says it feels like 30. It's supposed to go up to 30, so it'll probably feel like 32 or something like that. So I can't believe I made lasagnas on this day. Oh, I forgot this stinking keys. What the heck's wrong with me today, guys? Well, I'm in town about 15 minutes early before I gotta get the kids. And as I was leaving the house, a butterfly flew by me, and it just made me think of Mom. So I thought I'll come and see Mom's resting spot for a minute and just have a chit chat with her. It's silly because it makes me think of Mom would always make freezer lasagnas and always have one on Christmas Eve and stuff, and I just feel like she's with me today, so I'm just gonna sit here and chat with Mom a minute, and then we'll go get the kids. We're just in town. I got the kids. We're just stopping to get a $1 ice cream cone, and then we're heading home. How are they? Cold? Good. Alright, it's 12:26. We're home. I'm going to put the 2 freezer ones in the oven now at 400 for 45 minutes, but I'll switch them halfway through, like the top on the bottom, bottom on the top, and I'm only going to do it for the 45 minutes, and then you're supposed to take the top off and do it for another 15 minutes, but I'm not going to do that because these will be the ones that I put in the freezer, and then after I'll put those ones in because that one will be for supper anyways, and that one will be for Dad. So yeah, I'm going to load them up, and then I'm going to rinse out those cans I used, the sauce cans, and put them in my recycle bag. Right, 12:23, those 2 lasagnas are in the oven. I'm about to hang out that load of laundry I put in this morning, and then I'm going to sit down and relax a little while. All right, all done. This will probably dry lickety-split, but I won't take it in till tonight. It's 1:15. I had rotated them halfway in between and turned the pans around, and I just poked it with a knife. The noodles are good and soft. Normally I'd put them back in till they brown a little bit on top, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let these cool down. I shut the oven off. I should open this too, because I don't want to put that glass one in the oven while the oven's still hot, because it might smash. But yeah, that part's all done. Usually I realize now I should have did another layer, but oh well. They're just shorter lasagnas, but that's okay. Alright, it's about 20 after 2. I'm just putting this in now, and that way it can cook for the hour and cool down for an hour, and the girls will be home, so that's good. It's 3:01. Just took these out of the oven. Ooh, hot! The other one is over here. Those 2 are still left out to cool down good before I put them in the freezer. Ooh, looks nice and creamy. Yeah, that's good. And then this one. Perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to put those back in the oven just for about 15 minutes without the tinfoil on, and we'll take a look at them then. Alright, there they all are. Those are the 2 freezer ones from earlier. These ones are piping hot, but yeah, that 15 minutes is just perfect. It's a little more brown, not dried out or anything, and there's enough there for Dad to have a couple of meals out of that. So yeah, exciting. My son wants some ASAP, so I might cut him a slice, but it might fall apart if I do, but he's hungry, so might just do that. Oh, that didn't come apart too bad. I gave him like a good chunk. The rest can be for Mally and Messiah. Misha said she doesn't want any. Maze will have a little bit, and that'll be that. Because this is not keto, so me and my husband won't be having any, so it's all good. And I'm just reusing the bags that I put my little keto freezer meals in, because they weren't dirty. They just held those plastic containers. And I just put lasagna, defrost, reheat, covered at 350 for 30 minutes to an hour, and it'll be good to go. So I'm going to put these in the deep freezer now because they will get into these if I don't. So this way they can have that, the garlic bread, and whatever fruits and vegetables we have here in the house. Right, well, I got those down in the freezer. I had to take a turkey out to make room. So I'm going to defrost this, and I'm going to make more freezer meals with it in the next few days. I also had 2 beef rapid pies, but they're like a year old. They're way in the bottom. I'm going to defrost them and smell them, see if they're freezer burnt. If not, they'll have to go. Or if they are, they'll have to go for sure. But I took them out, and we'll see. It's 20 after 4. I'm just in town to get the girls, but I'm just bringing Dad in his lasagna. It's still pretty warm, but I thought I'll drop it off now. He can let it cool, and he can either eat it in the next day or 2 or put it in his freezer. So I'm going to go bring that in. Look who we picked up on our travels. Say hi, Evie.
Can I say hi?
Hi, Evie.
Hi.
I'm going to go in and I'm going to dish up supper. All right, it's 4:59. We just got home, and I'm just dishing up supper. That's what they're going to have. Sakes, I got everybody's supper out and realized we don't have any milk. Evie's eating his supper too, but he'll need some milk for his bottle. And I want to do it now while I can do it, and then be done with it. So let's go downtown. All right, friends. Well, it's 20 to 8, and I'm just bringing in that laundry, so it's all dry. We might get scattered showers tomorrow, so I didn't dare leave it out just in case. So I'm going to bring it in now. All right, friends, it's 8:30. I just have my son in town. He's going down to a beach campfire. He said it's not a party, it's a campfire with some friends. I said, okay, well, you'll have to walk up and meet Medea after work and catch a ride with her. But tonight, he actually moved all his stuff from his bedroom into Medea's house. They're going to give that a whirl for a bit. And mixed emotions about it, because I knew he was going to move out soon, but not so soon. I said, there's an understanding between me and Medea and him that he has to finish his grade 12. He has to have a job, and he's splitting the bills. But he has a job now. He plans on getting a job in the fall, and he plans on finishing school. So I said, this is just a trial period. There was no big kerfuffle while he's moving out or anything like that. Not at all. I actually helped him move and, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not ready for this. I'm really not ready for this. But he's like, Mom, I'm only 10 minutes away. He really is only 10 minutes away, but he's still my baby. Here he comes. He's still my baby. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back. All right, friends. Well, it's the next day. I didn't end up ending this video yesterday when I put those lasagnas in the freezer. And I plan on cooking that turkey tonight. And then I'm going to make more freezer meals with all that. Probably tomorrow. Just a minute, Zai. I just got back from getting the girls from their camp and stuff, and then they're having rapid pie for supper. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you liked making supper with me and freezer meals with me, and I plan to do more of those videos in the future. So, okay guys, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really, truly do. So, okay guys, with that, I'll say have a good night. Or have a good morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.